Utah Supreme Court says 94 women can sue a Provo OB-GYN who say they assaulted him. That ruling came down earlier today after a lower court judge initially dismissed it in 2022. News specialist Ashley Moser joins us now with more on how the alleged victims are reacting to today's ruling. Ashley?
Well, Deanie, these women say they are elated, and this decision that happened here at Utah Supreme Court today was a long time coming. Now, you mentioned that this lawsuit was dismissed 2 years ago. This was by a 4th District judge in Provo in 2022. Now, at that time, Judge Ludden said what these women say Utah County OB-GYN Dr. David Broadbent did to them during exams was appalling, insensitive, disrespectful, and degrading. But because legal action against a healthcare provider is considered medical malpractice, the judge said that that meant the 4th District Court did not have jurisdiction, which is why he dismissed the lawsuit. Well, today, the Supreme Court ruling that that isn't the case and that sexual assault is not covered by Utah's malpractice law. So the lawsuit goes right back to the 4th District Court, back to that very judge who dismissed it. Now, I spoke with an alleged victim, Brooke Heath. She is hopeful that this time around it will go their way.
I'm hoping that because of this path that we've had to go through the Supreme Court, he will have a better sense of what we're trying to accomplish and also how the law should be interpreted. So I'm hopeful.
Now, Brooke also runs the That's Not Healthcare Instagram account, hoping to raise awareness. She tells me she hopes this lawsuit not only helps to bring a sense of justice for these women, but also changes Utah law. Now, this is a story KSL has been following for years. We initially spoke to 2 of the 4 women who brought that complaint back in early 2022. They didn't identify themselves. They were Jane Doe and also identified with their initials. So understandably, it was hard for them to talk about what they say happened to them at the hands of their OB-GYN. Take a listen.
Afterwards, I felt extremely violated and just very disturbed by the whole thing.
Now, one of the victims claims that this abuse started as early as 2008. Now, since then, dozens of other women have come forward with very similar stories. So what happened to the doctor in this case? Well, Broadbent was charged in June with 1 count of forcible sexual abuse, but remains under investigation for some other allegations. Now, he's expected to appear in court coming up on Monday. And Deanie, the victims that we've been in touch with, they do celebrate today's development, but they say this is just the beginning. Back to you.
All right, Ashley Moser, thank you. KSL alerted you to this news earlier today. Be sure to download the KSL Plus app to stay up to date with the very latest.